So hello and welcome to the Erica Glessing Show. Oh my goodness, my guest today is a blast. His name's Dave Chesson. He's a Kindlepreneur and he's kind of a jokester, so get ready to have a little bit of fun, lighten up a little bit. Sometimes entrepreneurs, we can get so serious about our business. So welcome, Dave.
Hey, thanks so much. Yeah, I think when we get into this, it's got to be about having fun.
Right? Tell me, what kind of stimulated this whole burst of success? What was maybe a hard lesson learned or something that just got you to change?
Well, I think one of the big things that helped me was that I really focused on one skill and I built that out, and then I kind of used it for all of my business endeavors. And for me, that was search engine optimization. So that's getting Google to say, hey, I like this article of yours. We're going to show it to more people.
Cool. What's the gift you'd say to an entrepreneur starting out? What would you tell them, just based on the places where you fell down and the places that things really flowed well? Just kind of an overarching entrepreneur suggestion.
Well, first off, this lifestyle is pretty rough. It's beautiful. Everybody looks at it like, woo, that looks awesome, but it's kind of rough. Before you jump into that journey, I would say, if you have a significant other or a spouse, make sure they're on board with it. It's not exactly a good maneuver if all of a sudden you're like, hey, nope, not going to watch that movie tonight because I got to go write an article. She's not going to be like, he or she might not be like, that's cool. So making sure that you guys are in tune and that you understand what's happening and you guys are on the same page is truly necessary for success, because although you may get your business doing great, if your marriage or your relationship is being destroyed by it, then I don't find that to be successful. I find that as a failure.
That is awesome. I was just interviewing someone else about the importance of having that sort of healthy, happy home support life. That's vital.
Well, I define success not based off of monetary value. It's great to have money. That's true. But the truth to success is it's different for every one of us. My success is to be home with my family, to be able to be with my kids. I just took today off right before this, and I went to my kids' Christmas recital. It was 10 a.m. on, what is today? Wednesday, where everybody else is working. I looked in the crowd. I was like the only dad. And the other dads were looking at their watches and their suits like, I got to get out of here, And here I was like, woo, I'm filming them up at the front. And that to me is success.
Tell me a little bit about Kindlepreneur.com, where authors learn how to sell more books and market with more everything, more ease, more grace, more letting the engines do the work for us, not always having to create all the audience onesie, twosie, telling our friends to buy our books.
Yeah, so I used to be in the military, so I'm a very process, oriented person. I like to be able to say, if I do this, I get this kind of results. But in the world of book marketing, we sit and we write and we hope, and that shouldn't be what it. No, you shouldn't be doing that. No business should be started upon in the idea of I sit, I write, I hope. And when I started really looking into, seeing what kind of content or what kind of resources were out there, I didn't really see a lot of, hey, do A, B, and C, step by step, everything you need to know right here. Sometimes I found that and I saw people were like, okay, here's 80% what you got to know, but you got to pay me for the other 20%. So I got to work on Kindlepreneur because I wanted to create that resource for authors. Let's face it, most book marketing is the thing we hate the most. Most authors are like, oh my God, I just want to write the book. Why do I have to do this thing? And that sucks because I love it. I think it's fun. It's a challenge. And so I'm really hoping to empower authors to be able to understand how to do it, right? Because the truth is, you could be the greatest author in the world, but if you don't know how to sell your book, if you don't know how to get it out there, the world will never know.
Whew. Yeah, I don't have that problem at all. I'm just kidding. All righty. What's your favorite book?
Ready Player One, by far my favorite book. Fiction, and it's just really cool because it's a lot of nostalgia and it's sci-fi, and even Steven Spielberg loved it to the point he bought the rights to it. And Willy Wonka, before he died, was going to actually come out of retirement and play in the movie. That's how much he loved it. So that's how cool the book is.
Ready Player One. What was your favorite song when you were 16?
It's probably the whole CD of Offspring. Back then, I was like, yeah, that's awesome. Now I'm just embarrassed to say that out loud.
I didn't realize people would get so embarrassed with that question.
Oh, but it's so generational. I mean, thank God it's not like Britney Spears or something. Then I'd really be embarrassed. Backstreet Boys, bye. No.
So mine's like Parliament. No, I'm just playing. Okay, so if you had to start over, what would you do first?
Boy, I think that I would just remind myself that, focusing on one skill is what led me to success. So do that, Dave. Dave in the past, stay on that path. But one thing I will tell any entrepreneur out there is that don't compare yourself to other people. Just because you are working on something and you see somebody else who's making more money than you, or somebody else who is like getting the fame and fortune, and you're like, I know more than this person, but he's on that podcast. He's being no. Don't do that to yourself. Okay, you stay on your course. You stay on what's success to you. Don't let that bother you. That'll make you a much happier and more successful entrepreneur.
I love that. Hey, where can I find you? And is there anything you have for download on your beautiful site?
Well, first off, you guys can most definitely go to the contact page. We get over 100,000 readers per month on Kindlepreneur. And to this day, I still answer every one of those contact emails. I actually have to section off 4 hours a day just to write through that. But I think that's important. And, for content, we've got, basically, I like to just put it all out there. So
it's beautiful.
We do have some free books that people can download, but you'll find them on the website.
I know. I love it. Thank you so much. This is just awesome. And have just a fabulous year. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. It's really good to be here.
Woo.
The Erica Glessing Show is being sponsored today by Happy Publishing and the book, The Energy of Creativity. Get your copy of The Energy of Creativity today on Amazon and awaken your creative genius.